Hello, today we're going to go over how to divide polynomials. A polynomial is an expression of more than two algebraic terms. For example, 4x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x minus 7. There are two ways to divide a polynomial, long division and synthetic division. The purpose of dividing a polynomial is to determine whether or not a binomial is a factor of a polynomial, or to simplify a polynomial into a polynomial with less terms so you can factor it into binomials. A binomial consists of two terms, like x minus 3 or x plus 7. The first way to divide a polynomial that we're going to go over is long division. The first long division problem we are going to complete is 2x squared plus 6x plus 1 divided by x plus 3. You set it up like any other long division problem, as demonstrated. Your first step is to find a value to multiply with x to cancel out 2x squared. In this case, it's 2x, so you multiply x and 2x to get 2x squared, and 3 and 2x to get 6x. You subtract those two values from 2x squared plus 6x, and you get 0. You proceed to bring down the 1, which acts as your remainder, and you put it over your divisor. And your final answer comes out as 2x plus 1 over x plus 3. Moving on to the next problem, which is x to the fourth plus 4x cubed plus x minus 10 divided by x squared plus 3x minus 5. You set it up like any other long division problem. However, you need to add a filler in there, which is 0x squared. Find a value to cancel out the x to the fourth, which is x squared. Multiply it to all three values, so it would be x to the fourth plus 3x cubed minus 5x squared. You then subtract x squared plus, x to the fourth plus 3x cubed minus 5x plus x to the fourth plus 4x cubed plus 0x squared. And it comes out to x cubed plus 5x squared. You then drop down the x and the negative 10, and you continue to find a value to cancel out the x cubed. In this case, it is x, so you multiply x to x squared, which makes it x cubed, x to 3x, which makes it 3x squared, and x to negative 5, which makes it negative 5x. You then subtract x cubed plus 3x squared minus 5x from x cubed plus 5x plus x minus 10, and it comes out to 2x squared plus 6x minus 10. Lastly, you need to cancel out the 2x squared. You do this by multiplying 2 to x squared, which makes it 2x squared, 2 to 3x, which makes it 6x, and 2 to the negative 5, which makes it negative 10. You then subtract 2x squared from 2x squared, 6x from 6x, and 10 from negative 10. Your answer comes out to x squared plus x plus 2 with no remainder because the values cancel to 0. Moving on to the last problem we will demonstrate for you today, which is x cubed minus 1 divided by x plus 2. You got to add in two fillers this time, 0x squared and 0x. You multiply x and x squared to cancel out the x cubed. You also multiply to the 2. Which makes it 2x squared. You then subtract x cubed from x cubed and 2x squared from 0x squared, and it comes out as negative 2x squared. Then you proceed to drop down the 0x minus 1, and you find a value to cancel out the minus 2x squared. In this case, minus 2x. Minus 2x times x is minus 2x squared. 2 times minus 2x is minus 4x. You subtract 2x squared from minus 2x squared and negative 4x from 0x. It comes out as 4x minus 1. Then you have to cancel out the 4x, so you multiply 4 times x and 4 times 2, so it's 4x plus 8. You then subtract 4x from 4x and 8 from negative 1, and your answer comes out as x squared minus 2x plus 4 plus negative 9 over x plus 2 as your remainder. This time we are going to do a synthetic division problem, which is x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 2. A equals negative 2 because if you set x plus 2 equal to 0, x equals negative 2. You put your a value in the top left corner and the coefficients of x cubed, x squared, and x in the constant above. The first step is to drop down the first coefficient. You multiply that coefficient to the a value, which is negative 2. You add negative 2 and negative 2 together, which is negative 4. You multiply negative 4 and negative 2, which equals 8. You add 8 to negative 5, which is 3. And you multiply 3 and negative 2, which is negative 6. Add negative 6 to 6, which is 0. For your final answer, your leading coefficient is going to be 1 less than your original problem. So in this case, it would be x squared minus 4x plus 3. And there's no remainder because it cancels out to 0, and that is your final answer. Alright, on to the second synthetic division problem, which is x to the fourth plus 2x cubed plus 5x squared plus 4x plus 12 divided by x plus 4. Your a value equals negative 4 because you set x plus 4 equal to 0, and it's negative 4. You put all your coefficients down as displayed, which is 1, 2, negative 5, 4, and 12. Drop down your first coefficient, multiply it to negative 4. You add 2 and negative 4, which is negative 2, add negative 4 and negative 2, which is 8. You add negative 5 and 8, which is 3. Multiply that to negative 4, which is negative 12. Add those two numbers together, which is negative 8. Multiply negative 8 to negative 4, which is 32. And you add 12 and 32 together, which is 44. Once again, your answer, its leading coefficient is going to be 1 less than the original problem. So it would be x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 8 with a remainder of 44 over x plus 4, which is your divisor. And that is all. On to the last problem, which is 3x to the fourth plus 12x cubed minus 5x squared minus 18x plus 8 divided by x plus 4. Your a value is negative 4 because you set it equal to 0, and x equals negative 4. Write down all your coefficients, which is 3, 12, negative 5, negative 18, and 8. First step, drop down your first coefficient, which is 3. Multiply that to negative 4, which is negative 12. Add 12 and negative 12, which equals 0. Multiply 0 to negative 4, which is 0. Add negative 5 and 0, which is negative 5. Multiply negative 5 and negative 4, which equals 20. Add negative 18 and 20, which equals 2. Multiply 2 to negative 4, which is negative 8. Add 8 and negative 8, which is 0. Your leading coefficient is going to be 1 less than the original problem, and any 0 is going to be ignored, but because you don't write it in, so the final answer is 3x cubed minus 5x plus 2 with no remainder. Alright, I hope all of you viewers enjoyed watching this video. I'm just going to say thanks for watching. If you need any additional help, don't come to me about it. I would prefer if you go ask Mr. Mangieri. He's more educated on these topics than me. My goal was just to try to help you out, so I did my best. Once again, thank you for watching, and enjoy your day.